Today, we're looking at 5 function families: linear, which produces a straight line; quadratic, which produces a parabola; absolute value, which produces a V shape; square root, which produces half of a parabola on its side; and exponential, which will produce a curve that increases or decreases and approaches some value of y. Let's take a closer look at the linear function family. The line in black is y is equal to x, and this is your parent function. You'll notice these other lines in the graph, the purple line, the red one, and the blue one, and the green one, are also linear functions. So they are basically this same black line, but it's been tilted, made steeper. Even horizontal lines are linear functions. The next function family are quadratic functions. All quadratic functions produce the graph of a parabola. And so on the graph, you'll see these 5 parabolas. The parent function is y is equal to x squared, and that one's graphed here in black. And all the other parabolas are just variations of that same parabola. Some are steeper, some are fatter, some open up, and some open down. The next function family are absolute value functions. The function here in black is your parent function, y is equal to the absolute value of x. And then these other functions are all absolute value functions. Some of them are steeper, some of them are fatter, some open up, and some open down. The next function family are square root functions. The square root functions are really half of a parabola. So you'll notice the black graph here is the parent function, y is equal to the square root of x. And all these other functions are also square root functions. They can be steeper, they can be flatter, they can open up or open down, go left or go right. The next function family are exponential functions. The parent function here that's in black is y is equal to 2 to the x power. You'll notice the base of that expression is a 2, but the base doesn't have to be a 2 with exponential functions. We have actually an infinite number of parent functions for exponential functions. The base could be a 1/2. The base could be a larger integer like 10. But just like the other parent functions, we can move the graph up or down. The graph could be increasing or decreasing, but you will notice that all of them are flat on one side or almost horizontal and going up or going down on the other side. That is typical for your exponential functions. And so to recap our 5 parent functions, the first is linear. The parent function equation is y is equal to x, and the graph produces a straight line. Next, exponential. The equation can be y is equal to 2 to the x. The base 2 can be any integer or even fraction value, but it must be positive. And the graph produces the graph is a curve that goes up on one side or the other. The next function family is quadratic. The parent function is y is equal to x squared, and the graph will always produce a parabola. Next is absolute value. The absolute value graph will look like a V-shaped graph. The parent function is y is equal to the absolute value of x. And then finally, square root. The square root parent function is half of a parabola, and it goes off to the right. Y is equal to the square root of x.